Welcome back, everyone, to the Detroit Lions franchise. The Lions in real life are 8-2, and in season number 1, we're looking to pretty much match their regular season record. However, things have been getting a little too easy for me in this franchise series, so we are going to, instead of using the MAT 10 sliders that I wanted to use in the playoffs, we're going to use those for the rest of the regular season and, as intended, the playoffs. Now, guys, if it just gets too easy yet again, that we're going to move them back even further. Now, I don't want to make them too difficult because Detroit is a good team. They're 8-2 in the regular season in real life, right? So we are pretty much matching them toe-to-toe here in this franchise series. So they are well represented in Madden. But, again, I just don't want to just run over the CPU every time I play them, you know? Now, if I played you guys, if I had to play you guys one-on-one, user versus user, I'd probably get my butt kicked. All right, let's get out here to the gameplay action. 3,955 yards for Prescott. He's got over 4,000 with this throw. Look at this. Schoonmaker with the catch. He's now up to 50-some-odd yards here as Prescott. So he's inching ever closer to that 4K mark for this regular season. Schoonmaker with the big catch there helping him out. 2nd down and 12. Here's Prescott trying to fire up the middle towards the end zone, but Levi on Ruzarike going to bring him down for the big sack there. 3rd down and 18 at the 21-yard line. Prescott rolling to his left, going to spin a Rama throw here in the back of the end zone to Michael Gallup. It looked like the same exact play. Same exact play that we defended perfectly the last time, but this time, no such luck. Got the hit on him way too late. No sack there. Touchdown, Dallas. Let's turn it over here to Detroit's first possession of the game. Special teams. Why do we show these highlights for special teams? Because good things happen. Down to the 30 is Khalif Raymond. One man to beat. He is way gone. That is a kickoff return for a touchdown. Detroit ties this thing back up 7-7. And Khalif, I don't know what celebration that is. Like Super Saiyan? What are you doing? Little Goku action here? Dragon Ball Z? Where's Jamal Williams when you need him? He's a big anime guy. Brandon Cooks, touchdown here for Dallas. They're back up by a touchdown here. 14-7 is your score. And we got another possible big kick return by Khalif Raymond. Gonna do it again. Here he is about the 25-yard line. Got a seam, but oh. Pittman ran right into him. Trying to deliver a block, and he ran right into his lane. That's unfortunate. So the Lions offense finally getting possession of the ball here with 1 minute in the first quarter left. We're going to jump all the way here to the second quarter at the very start of it. Here's Goff firing deep to Brock Wright. Oh, what a pitch and catch that is. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 37 for Jared Goff. He is well on his way to hit 40. If we could get 2 more touchdowns today, a couple touchdowns against Minnesota, I mean, he's up to 40. That's a heck of a season for a Lions quarterback, not named Matthew Stafford. Go figure that. Now, of course, the tight end here, Dan Campbell, loves it from his backup tight end, Brock Wright. And then there's a pick. Jerry Jacobs stepping right in front of Brandon Cooks. Had that touchdown earlier. Not today, he says. Let's jump ahead and pick that ball off. Dak Prescott, not sure what you were looking at. 2nd down and 4 here for the Lions. Love this play. Absolutely love this play. How many times is Jameson Williams open on that route? Fortunately, couldn't utilize his speed and get upfield there. Goff's got to get rid of that football a little bit quicker, but J-Mo here with a big-time first down. 3rd down and 11. We're going to go screen. Here's a pass completed to Jahmyr Gibbs, utilizing his blockers out front, making a man miss. He is going to be down at the 2. Oof. Jahmyr Gibbs on a screen. Good luck. He's really starting to come into his own, guys, and here is a great block by Graham Glasgow. Oof. If you guys need to see that on replay, please go back. That was an amazing job by Graham Glasgow to seal off that rusher on the left side of Gibbs. Number 33 right there. Good job. Good job. Getting Detroit up here 21-14. Here's a missed tackle. Tony Pollard is going to take this thing in. Little wheel route. Touchdown here, Dallas. They tie the thing back up again. Just a miscommunication. On defense, miscommunication. Honestly, Anzalone, he had the angle right there. He could have turned, followed Tony Pollard, making that catch for an interception, but No such luck. Here's Goff on 3rd down and 1. We were trying to rush it with him. He's had some success doing that this season, but not here. So it is now 4th down and 2. Looking to the sidelines, hoping that we get the call that we're going to go for it, but we're going to go conservative here towards the end of the 2nd quarter. Riley Patterson got to hit this, got to drill it. It will be good. Barely good, but good nonetheless. So Lions take out here to a 3-point lead, 24-21. 30 seconds left here at the midfield logo. Here's a big hit from Kirby Joseph, but then Brian Branch comes through and delivers a shot on Michael Gallup. That's a fumble. No Cowboy in sight to help Gallup out, recover that thing. Big hit. That is for certain a fumble. Not sure what Khalil Dorsey was doing. That was usered up, by the way. But a fumble recovery for Detroit. We at least stopped Dallas's push to get more points towards the end of the 2nd quarter. It's a good job by Detroit's defense. 1st and 10 here, 5 minutes in the 3rd quarter. What a great play in the end zone by Khalil Dorsey. Good coverage. 2nd and 10. Dallas fire into the end zone again, but this one's just out of reach for Michael Gallup. Good coverage there by the Lions secondary. 3rd down and 10. We need a big stop here. Prescott. Oh, great throw. Great throw. Acted like he was going to run for it. Threw on the run. Froze Derek Barnes just a little bit. And the rest is history. Jalen Tolbert there with a touchdown. Take a look again. Throwing on the run. Good route. Good catch. Good touchdown. 28-24. So I'm already feeling like the slider set is a little bit more difficult than in the past. This 28-24 back and forth game. I'm loving it. 3rd down and 10 here after that 1st down rush by Benny Snell. Good pitch and catch there. Josh Reynolds and Jared Goff hooking up. 1st and goal. We're going to jump here to 2nd down and goal at the 6. Little play action boot. And Jahmyr Gibbs with the catch. Going to get down to the 2-yard line. So pick up a 4. It's a pretty mediocre gain. I like it. But here's a little toss to Benny Snell. He's got an opening there at the pylon. Not going to quite get into the end zone. We are 1 yard shy. Goff looking to the sideline, wondering what we are going to do here. Are we going to go for this or kick a field goal? Got to go for it here. Got to take the lead back, and Jahmyr Gibbs able to find himself into the end zone. That's a touchdown for the Lions. Going back up by 3, 31-28. Whew, this has been a back and forth battle right now, guys. 1st and 10 here for Dallas at the 24. They're going to go backwards. That is a false start penalty. Moving on back, 5 yards, making this thing 1st and 15. Now, you know, looking at this play, we're calling a 3-4 defense here, and we've got Derek Barnes here on Schoonmaker, the big tight end. And honestly, oh God, I thought that he was supposed to be the guy in zone. I don't know what I was thinking. User error, big time. Schoonmaker gets to the 4. Play action here for Prescott, throwing on the run. That is a touchdown to the right tackle. Terrence Steele, we got a big boy touchdown. That's brutal. So you want to talk about like missed assignments. Derek Barnes, user error, and then I don't know what our CPU defense is doing. My goodness, that's a touchdown here for Dallas, 35-31, taking a deep shot here for Khalif Raymond, and that one was just out of reach for the speedy receiver, Khalif Raymond. 3rd down and 2 here for Detroit. We got a wide open lane for Jahmyr Gibbs. It's a missed tackle. He's in a foot race with Trevon Diggs. He's going to get pushed down at the 9-yard line. Huge rush right there for Gibbs and the Lions offense. We need a score now. Field goal does you no good at this situation. 44 seconds, 3rd down and goal at the 5. I like this play because we can get a little run after the catch here. But Gibbs, we're going to move him in motion. Get a little wheel route here. See if we can get him to the corner. A little pylon possibly. Big moment here for both teams. We'll see who's going to win this battle. Goff takes the snap, scanning the field. Nobody open. He's going to take off and run with it. Wide open lanes to the end zone. Touchdown. Jared Goff finds a way to get the Lions up on top. 37-35. Extra point will make it a field goal game. And with not a lot of time left on the clock, I think it's safe to say the Lions are taking this one. On replay, it looked like we had the drag route going to the right side, the X route, but too risky. Goff just takes the sure thing. Last play here for Dallas. Into the end zone, incomplete. Hail Mary's no good. That's it. The Lions will come away with a huge victory in Dallas, winning by a field goal. What is left to say about this football team? 38-35 win, coming from behind, back and forth battle. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Dallas beats us on offensive yards here. 451 in total. Passing yards, they got us, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We did not turn the football over. They had 2 turnovers. 1 pick for Prescott, 1 fumble for Michael Gallup. But Goff was good. Goff was good. Rushing game was great. Over 100 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs and a touchdown. He did really well today. Really well. David Montgomery didn't get a lot of run here today. He had a little fatigue settling in. But overall, Gibbs was pretty much the focal point of our offense here against these Dallas Cowboys. Defensively, I thought we did really well. All things considered, Dallas has a tough offense. They got some good receivers. Prescott has these blow-up games where he's just unbeatable. And then there's other games where he's really bad, right? He's just very inconsistent. But we did get that interception. We turned it into some points. And for the 7th-rated offense in the National Football League, I think we're a very formidable team, guys. Points scored first, 476 total. Defensively, we just give a lot of other opportunities for the other team to score more points on us. Score more touchdowns, score more points, get more yards on us. It's because our offense is so good, right? You can't have both. Most times you can't have both. Now, getting a little season stats update here. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown leading the way with yards. He's got 9 touchdowns this season. Got Jamison Williams there playing pretty well. Now, as far as our offensive line goes, nobody's in double digits in sacks. This is huge. Glasgow has 5. Other than that, our O-line has been playing really, really well. Elite level O-line play. Jack Campbell with 90 tackles. A couple TFLs there. We got Derek Barnes pitching in. Aiden Hutchinson. Not a lot of sacks for Aiden Hutchinson this year, which is a little disappointing. Just a little bit. Some TFLs. So he's definitely not playing at the level that he did in his rookie season in real life. So I'm a little concerned with Aiden Hutchinson here. He is second on the team with 4 sacks, but we're just really not getting to the quarterback for whatever reason, either in sim or in gameplay. So we got to kind of look at that potentially here with a slider set change. But defensive backs, linebackers, with all of these interceptions, we're not getting a lot of fumbles, we're not getting a lot of sacks, but we're getting a lot of turnovers through the air, which is always a good thing. Now, guys, we are 12-4 with the number 1 seed. And right now, it really depends on what the 49ers do against the Rams in the last game of the season. Right now, we got the number 1 seed, but we're both 12-4. So if we lose to the Vikings and the 49ers win, they get the 1 seed. So we know what we have to do. We got to get a win. If we do that, we get the number 1 seed. So we understand what's at stake here. Just so we're clear, let's get it done. Lions-Vikings, here we go. Final week of the season. We are underway. Let's see if Khalif Raymond can get another big-time return. How about we do it here, Khalif? How about we do it? Cut it to the right a little bit more. That's an easy touchdown. All right, Detroit coming out. We know the stats updates here for Jared Goff. Got a chance here to get a couple more touchdowns. Get to 40 touchdowns on the year would be a big milestone for Mr. Jared Goff. David Montgomery is back in action here. Good carry right there. 2nd down and inches. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs again, who had a really, really electric performance against the Cowboys just a week ago. So 3rd down and 10 here for Detroit. Goff stepping up. Going to fire into triple coverage. Got a little antsy right there. Had a couple receivers open. Looks like Gibbs was open there on the left side. Probably should have considered that. Had the drag route there for the tight end, but we just didn't see it. 20 touchdowns here for Kirk Cousins. 9 interceptions. So not a lot of touchdowns. Not a lot of picks. He's been playing decently, been efficient, but he's not really pushing the offense over the top. KJ Osborne with a catch here. Going to be short. 4th and 1. Going to put the football away. Here's a pass going to be caught. Completed to Josh Reynolds. Love what he's been able to do here with fatigue settling in with our team, with our offense here. He's been stepping up big time. 3rd down and 5. Pass will be almost intercepted. Looking for Marvin Jones Jr. That's going to be dropped. And again, just didn't see much open here. Good job by Minnesota's secondary to cover up all of the avenues, all the lanes there for the Lions offense. Field goal will be good. Riley Patterson knocks that one through. 3-0 here. 3rd down and 1, and Kirk Cousins is going down. That is a huge sack right there by James Houston. Good job by the Lions defense to shut him down here. So still 3-0. 1 minute and change left over here in the first quarter. And what? Good accuracy, touch pass, out of reach. Like, what is that? Josh Reynolds, I was just singing your praises, dude. Like, it was there. It was right on his hands. He just didn't clasp it. Didn't close his hands. Unreal. Pass will be completed here to Antoine Green. Rookie out of North Carolina. Good to see him starting to get some action here. 3rd down and 2 situation. We're handing off to Benny Snell. Picks up the 1st down. Good little gritty type of run right there by Mr. Benny Snell. 1st and 10. Gibbs sheds off the 1 tackle. Harrison Smith giving chase, and good move there by Jahmyr Gibbs. And I don't know what is wrong with Kevin O'Connell. What is going on? He's freaking out. Was there a penalty that was missed? Like, what is happening here? He's kicking. He's pushing his own coaching staff member. Like, what is going on? It's definitely a 1st down. Did somebody say something to him? Like, what's going on here? Very confused by Kevin O'Connell's tactics. Just trying to work the refs, maybe get a little call here later on in the game. Something like that. Little RPO action. I don't really run a lot of these, but look at this. Josh Reynolds with the missed tackle, and he gets pushed into the end zone. Touchdown Lions. Josh Reynolds, out of all people, running a screen. He's been getting involved in this offense a little bit more towards the latter half of the year. I love the production that he's had in the last couple weeks. Good block there by Khalif Raymond. Little juke move, missed tackle. Got Harrison Smith the beat. I mean, he's going to lay the hammer on you. So the fact that Reynolds was like, yeah, just come at me, bro. Able to get in the end zone, I love it. But James Houston, somehow in coverage against T.J. Hawkinson, I don't like that at all. He's a speed rusher. We got to get that fixed up, definitely. Pump fake here from Kirk Cousins. Touchdown, KJ Osborne. Mid-air adjustment, too. Jerry Jacobs got turned around a little bit. Touchdown, Vikings. 1st and 10 here. About a minute and 50 plus for the Lions. Pass completed here to Brock Wright. Up the middle, good for a 1st down. Moving the chains here is Detroit. So at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10, next play. Literally next play. We got Antoine Green in motion here. He's just going to run a streak. We got the safety trying to cover the sideline. Oh, huge throw to the rookie. Jared Goff finds Antoine Green. That is his 1st touchdown in his NFL career. He's starting to get some more action, too, because we've got guys that are missing due to fatigue. But take a look. It was a perfect play call here. You got 2 receivers to challenge 1 safety on the left side. And Jared Goff, all he had to do was just pick one. Pick 1 receiver. And we got it. Oh, can't make that throw. Kirk Cousins, you can't make that throw. Interception. Detroit just killing it. We just pick everything off. You can't throw on us. 17-7 here on a 3rd and 10 situation. Here's a ball deep into the end zone looking for Khalif Raymond. But that'll turn to 4th down and 10. Riley Patterson is on. He will kick. Field goal up and good. So, man, this guy's got a leg on him. So 17-7. We got the 3-pointer. It's now 20-7. 4th down and 4 now in the 2nd quarter. Guys, we're absolutely dominating Minnesota at this point. Goff, clean pocket. Pass completed here to James Mitchell. Into the 2nd level, big time. 26-yard line, he's going to get stopped. Got 2nd down and 10. We're shooting for some more points here. Goff, nobody open. He's going to run for it. He will pick up the 1st down. Again, Minnesota pushes us past the line again. It's unbelievable. Goff had a few receivers open by the looks of it. Looked like we had the underneath route. Looks like even Brock Wright could have been an option. Right there. Right there. If you throw it towards the back pylon to the left. But that cornerback kind of hovering there, playing zone. Probably could have made a play on it. Either way, we'll take the points. Be smart about this. We're up 16 in the 2nd half. I like our odds. We'll check in with Minnesota's next possession here. See what they do here. Got to get a little comeback here. 5-step drop for Cousins, but Kirby Joseph is there, and he will seal the victory. The Lions, yeah, I'm calling it now. A 16-point game, have clinched the postseason as a 1 seed. We clinched the postseason weeks ago. But to get the number 1 seed, first season into this franchise series, and it could happen in real life too. They got to duke it out with the 49ers and the Eagles and even the Cowboys. Like, there's still a lot left to be decided in real life. But, man, this is a big step for us in this franchise series to get the number 1 seed in the NFC. Love this team. Love that what we're putting together here. Defensively, we turn the ball over. Give up a lot of yards, but we turn the ball over. Got 2 turnovers here today. 2 picks off of Kirk Cousins. And we don't turn the ball over a lot. Granted, I do make some weird throws every now and then. Goff can throw some picks every now and then. But for the most part, we just take care of the ball. We play really well offensively. We kind of bend but don't break defensively. We got ourselves a pretty good team that could make some noise here in the postseason. I'm just glad that we don't have to play an extra game. You know? I'm glad we can kind of rest on our laurels a little bit. Get healthy. Get everybody back up to 100% health. Because we missed St. Brown. We've been missing J-Mo a little bit too. We've been playing with backups here today. And even last week against Dallas. We've been playing with backups. Guys that are really like hurting on the fatigue side of things. I'm actually considering turning the fatigue off. Because you can't be a number 1 seed and not have St. Brown and J-Mo and David Montgomery. Like, it'd be weird. It'd be weird. So Jared Goff, 39 touchdowns. He missed 40 by 1 touchdown. Kind of sucks, but it's still a good season. 10 touchdowns here for David Montgomery, over 1,200 yards rushing. That's a career high for him. In real life, he's only had one 1,000-yard season back in 2020. Every other year, he's kind of hovering in that 800, 900 range, which I think it was a very successful year for him, all things considered. Now, Amon-Ra St. Brown had 1,000 yards receiving last year. I was trying to shoot for him to get there this year. I think if he played the last 3 games of the year, he probably could have gotten there. But again, with the fatigue situation, just wasn't on the field. Just couldn't get him out there. Defensively, you know, the TFLs, I would have hoped for a little bit more from guys like Aiden Hutchinson and Aquara and Anzalone. But we're just not getting a lot of tackles for losses. We're not getting a lot of sacks. We're not getting a lot of pressure in the opponent's backfield. It's going to be an area that I think I need to address in the offseason, whether that's through draft, trade, or free agency. We got to get more pressure on the quarterback. We got to find a way to get more tackles for losses. Put the offense in a little bit more precarious situations. Long distance downs is what we need to put them in. We got a lot of INTs, so defensive backfield played really well. Got a lot of deflections as well. So if we didn't pick it off, we got our hands up there. We swatted the football down, and you know, DBs played really well. Not really an area that I think I'm going to address too heavily in is cornerback and safety and all that. I think what we really need to focus on in the offseason is linebackers and D-line. Specifically like defensive tackle, I think is what we need to focus on. Defensive tackle and outside linebacker. We need a little bit more juice in those positions. Now, kicking, Riley Patterson was perfect all year long. 100% through extra points, 100% with field goal attempts. Guy was money. It's absolutely money. And he kicks it from far range, too. Love the accuracy and the power from Riley Patterson. Lions, of course, have been in real life trying to solve that kicker situation for the last couple of years. It's kind of nice to see that we got a young kicker that's actually efficient, right? Now, touchdowns-wise, again, Jared Goff missed 40 by 1 touchdown. Had the 7 interceptions, so single digits in picks with that many touchdowns. You're playing elite-level quarterback. Was not one of the top 5 quarterbacks in yards, as far as yards are concerned, but being like top 10 in that, I like to see that. Touchdowns are what matters to me, and not turning the football over is what matters to me at quarterback. Running backs, a lot of 1,200-yard getters, 1,300-yard getters. 17 touchdowns for Austin Eckler. I think Derrick Henry, he had 19. Pacheco at 18. That's insanity. A lot of touchdowns there. So the NFL's kind of, at least in Madden terms, kind of moving back towards running the football a little bit. Of course, we talked about David Montgomery getting the career high for him in rushing yards. CeeDee Lamb, 19 touchdowns, 1,400 yards receiving. That's crazy. KJ Osborne, Justin Jefferson, over 1,000 yards each. The fact that we stopped Justin Jefferson last week against the Vikings, that was huge. think that that's what won us the football game. Yes, KJ Osborne got a touchdown, but that was huge for us just to get both of those dynamic duos stopped. Now, as we sort by touchdowns here, we got Debo with 10, Gallup with 11. Devontae Adams is up there, Chris Godwin. Familiar names, but St. Brown missed the double-digit mark by 1 touchdown. We could have got him 1 more touchdown. I think we would have been able to do it again if he played the last 3 weeks. Now, looking defensively here, just at the number of sacks. Like, look at how many guys had double digits in sacks. Our top guy was 5 with Anzalone. It's a little disappointing. However, Emmanuel Mosley led the league in interceptions, so that's pretty big. Now, this is big time for us, this matchup right here. San Fran against Philadelphia. Probably, in real life, the 2 best teams in the NFC. You could classify the Lions in that same vein, but the fact that we got the first round bye and we can allow those 2 teams to knock each other out, that only bodes well for us. Then we're not getting into a situation where we have to play both of them, right? We got to beat Philadelphia, then we got to beat San Francisco. Some scenario like that makes it really tough on us. So the fact that they had to play off against each other just makes it easier for us to get to the Super Bowl. So our next opponent in the divisional round will be the Philadelphia Eagles. They took out San Fran 27-23. But again, at least we didn't have to play both. I go back to that. We didn't have to beat Philadelphia in a wild card. We didn't have to beat San Fran in a wild card, play them off in the divisional or championship game. We don't have to do that anymore. Now we get into a situation where if we beat Philadelphia in this next round, our path is just going to be that much easier. So Philadelphia actually went 9-8 this season. So kind of underperforming, but they got a lot of weapons. I don't need to name them off for you, right? Defensively, Jalen Carter, Brandon Graham, Fletcher Cox, Darius Slay. Offensively, Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. It's a tough team. Very tough team. The fact that they went 9-8, it's pretty crazy to me. But we won 13 games for a reason. We are technically the underdog as far as a talent perspective goes. But we're a complete football team. Philadelphia, complete football team. But they also lost 8 games in the year. So it's going to be a toss-up type of game, guys. It's going to be a tough one. We're at home. We've earned that right. See you guys in the next one. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.